Hey everyone, we are at the Canyon City Monastery, the Abbey Monastery here in Colorado, doing a ghost hunt through, I think it's Ghost Tours USA. We are a couple hours in out of 8. We're doing it to scratch my existential angst, see if I can put a dent in it, as well as to scratch the itch that Gabriel has for everything paranormal and ghostly. So far we've experienced some things that are maybe things. Gabriel's pretty certain. I'm used to having bad eyes, so shifting shadows and not being able to make something out clearly is kind of par for the course for me. But so far, Gabriel said that he's had some experiences, so why don't you tell everyone about your experiences?
Alright, record me then.
I will record you.
So, it wasn't this building, but the building over yonder.
The dormitory?
The dormitory, yes. We went up to the second floor and stood in the hallway. I was on the very end, so I knew anything to my left was gonna be people probably. My vision's not so good in the dark, especially when people are with the lights on and stuff. But what I did hear is after some questions were asked about knocking and stuff, what sounded like an object the size of about a marble hit to the right of me, about a door or two down from where I was. But nothing else. It was like, and that was it. And so it was about this time that I decided to scooch a little bit closer into the group because we were all sort of spread apart. So I scooched more towards Taryn.
Would you say you were a little spooked?
I was very spooked. This Monster energy drink is keeping me awake, but also making it so my anxiety, caffeine, and scariness might make my heart explode. So that's fun, ain't it?
A little bit.
My heart, literally, I don't know if anyone else can do this, but if your heartbeat gets beating fast enough, it starts going in and out. You can hear it through your breath. So if I open up my mouth, you can hear my heartbeat just pushing in and out the oxygen. It's pretty crazy.
That's weird. You should get that checked out.
No, it's not. It's because your heart's right next to your lungs, and so it kind of like pushes that. It's not loud or anything. It's just like
weird.
You've never had that happen before?
No, but there's probably a few layers of adipose tissue in between my heart and my lungs.
Yeah, that might be so.
Well, back to me.
Yep, back to Terry, who likes dumping water on me.
Yeah, he's gonna blame that on me, even though it's his camera strap that he just pulled.
I didn't pull my camera.
His camera was like this, and you pulled it and it tipped over.
Whose fault is that?
Well, don't do it with the energy drink.
Yeah.
Why don't you go get some napkins or something?
No, I'm just gonna trade out my shit because it's just water and it will dry out.
It seems disrespectful.
What?
Okay, put it back on me.
Alright, it's back on you.
Me, all about me.
Yep.
Well, we were in the dormitory. I thought I saw something. Now, I'm not entirely certain. I was looking down the hallway and I was using the reflected light as a reference down there. Unfortunately,
You hear that? That's their ghost session. Let's check that out.
yeah, let's go check that out. Let's finish.
We heard it.
Yeah, here, let's go in here where it's quiet.
I'd say downstairs, you can call it out the fact that you've been here twice.
Yeah, I know, that was really cool. That made me nervous. Okay, so, yeah, at the beginning you'll just hear, they say, "Hi, my name's Lauren, I'm Kelsey. Last time I was here," and then Oliver, "Do you know Oliver?" And then it's supposed to be quiet, but we hear a response. And then they say, "What was your favorite food?" And then we hear another response.
Is that when we were down there?
No, this was over in Ullathorne last
Okay.
year, what I got. So did you guys hear it? You heard cupcake?
That's what I heard too.
It's pizza.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so funny. So I'll play it again and then maybe you'll be able to. So yeah, they say, last time I was here I met an Oliver. Do you know Oliver? And then you hear, uh-huh. And then they say, what was your favorite food?
Oh yeah, because it would have been little kids over there, huh?
Yeah, and yeah, it's a little kid. And then they say, what was your favorite food? Then you hear pizza. And the reason it sounds like cupcake is because they say pizza and then they say, okay, bye.
Oh, okay.
And so that's where okay. Let's, pizza.
Oh, it does say K-Bye.
Yeah, and then they say, okay, bye. Yeah. So do you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is like a class A. Like typically EVPs aren't that clear. Like if you watch on the shows, they'll play things back and they're like, I just heard devil. And I'm like, I didn't hear anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But so that one, yeah, to actually hear responses to their questions was really, really cool. Because there's obviously nobody standing there.
I mean, I trust that. I don't know how much I trust the TV shows now, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Never trust those.
listening to an interview with one of the properties that
What?
I followed you by your voice.
I was watching, reading about an interview that one of the properties that Zach Baggins investigated did, and they were talking about how like he conflated a bunch of stuff and blew it out of proportion and made up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he's made a mockery of stuff. He's more for entertainment purposes, not like
Yeah.
actually.
I think he did so well because people like a pretty face.
Right, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I find him so annoying.
I don't either, but some people like
my
the
sister is
the bro-y vibe.
absolutely in love with him, and I'm like,
I know. Yeah, Kate loved him. Well, she just wanted to have sex with him. I was like, oh, like,
there's no account for taste, but still.
yeah, I think he's gross. But yeah, so that's the EVPs that we caught over there, which we all thought was really cool. Pizza. And we were all, when I played it back for the group, we were all like, what? Like, we couldn't believe
You have
it.
the pizza one, I have the, you have the Ula one, and I have the basement one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was in basement.
Didn't seem like much was happening.
Yeah.
They're weird sometimes with the Fast Box. Sometimes they won't.
It said, I don't know, when one of the groups had said it didn't like it. It's like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
That was
it's the
alright.
thing in the end of the hallway. It's too loud for them.
No, I mean, still is kind of, but from like my therapeutic brain, I could see why people that lived at a monastery wouldn't be a big fan of like
Loud.
smartphones and Phasmobox apps. And,
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's, we get a lot of reaction out of the chapel down here, like in the abbot's room. The Phasmobox works really well in there.
Especially if you are
Yeah.
less than Christian is the words I would use. The abbot doesn't like women being in his room. He really didn't like, was it Kate the very first? No, we had the two cutest little lesbians here, and they were like, we're gay and we're on your bed, and immediately it was like, get the fuck out. And we were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have led with that. And then it was like a group of like 15 women and one dude, and that poor dude had to stand there the whole time while the girls were just talking shit to him.
Yeah, it says, yeah, it does not like.
Calls lots of women some names
But it doesn't do it like anywhere else here, it's just in
in that
the
room.
abbot's room.
And it won't do it to men. If you sit on a bed, it's mean as shit to women, but if the men sit on the bed, it's silent.
we're definitely gonna have to test that out.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's just, like I said, I've been doing this for so long, I still can't like definitively say 100%
Yeah.
any of this is real, but I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Because me not knowing about how apps like Phasmobox work, I'm just like, coding.
Right, well, so with it, it's literally a software that we downloaded and then you put it into airplane mode, or I don't even have internet on that, and so that's the thing with like when people have apps on their phones and stuff, it can like ping your location, it can like see where you've like Googled, all sorts of stuff, so it can pull information. So we as a company are not allowed to use anything electronic like that except for Phasmabox. Like that's the only thing that we're allowed to use, because we can't figure out a way to manipulate it. Pretty much every other thing like that you can manipulate, and that one we can't.
That makes sense.
Is this an app like anyone can get, or?
Yeah.
It's a software you can buy, yeah. So it's
Has to be on a Windows tablet.
yeah. So we all get like refurbished Windows tablets off of eBay, you know, that are like wiped clean, and then we you download it and then you just put it directly into airplane mode, and then you just leave it there, or you just don't even have internet on it. And so it's really cool based on the locations you're at sometimes when it does say specific words to where you are, because I'm like, I don't know how it would know that that word is, you know, there. Like if I'm at a prison, it'll say words specific to prison, as opposed to here it may say words specific to the church. So
It's still stuck in my head, like how frustrating it would be a nun and relegated to the basement.
yeah.
Like you're running the whole show and you don't even get to be seen.
Yeah, that's just where you know, you go because you don't have rights. And
I wonder, considering what happened today with Roe v. Wade, I wonder if we should be asking questions about stuff like that.
Bro, I want to so badly, but I don't want to like, I'll do it during free time, but I won't do it during group because I don't want, we run the risk of someone being,
offended by
I was gonna say the wrong type of person, but yeah, offended is like the way better way to say that.
It's much more down.
But like before we got here,
all three of us
we were
were
talking shit all day because
yeah.
fuck the SCOTUS right now, but
Well, when you go do that, I want to come with you then.
yeah, I'll go sit down, I'll go sit in the Abbott's room and talk shit about it.
Oh, I want to be there for that.
Well, yeah, I think we should to see like what kind of responses we got.
So at the end of the first group, I like let them go on like a little mini tour of the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care saying this in front of them because somebody, I was like, you guys are gonna meet me back here at 10. And then 10 hit, and I said, I will make aggressive bird noises if you are not staring at my lovely face in the next 1 minute.
Yeah.
And two of the older people in that group went, Jesus Christ, I wish she'd shut the fuck up. And I was like, I heard that. I have ears like a fucking hawk. And then they went silent. So I'm like,
Good. That's rude.
I don't know which, well, you can't embarrass them yet. I don't know which people they are.
Oh, I thought I was gonna look for people wearing blue, but then I was like, oh, wristbands.
Yeah, dingy.
How dare you?
So I'm not super sure of the whole of the type of plants either.
That's funny because I was actually telling him, not as funny that they said that to you, rude. But I was telling him how much you remind me of one of my best friends back in Michigan.
Yes.
I was like, well, because you talk just like her, the jokes that you make and everything. So,
You gotta keep it interesting. You have a funny friend.
yeah, I do. She'll say it's the trauma.
That's literally what I say all the time. I say it's the trauma, or I'm like, or it's the autism. Yeah, it's one of the two.
Or she'll say that's the power of depression, maybe.
All right,
We're done.
out
We
here.
got like,
I need to get some water.
okay.
But yeah, we go do the thing in the Abbott's room. I want to come with you.
Oh yeah, I'll go touch it. I don't know. Like the oven.
Go sit on the Abbott's bed together.
Yes. I mean, you like have a rule you're like not supposed to antagonize, and then I go in there and I'm like, fight.
Well, that's what I think.
They've been here for 9 years. And if there's something there, it's just very small. It like is cool with you visiting. Not cool. And we were watching through, because the house is so old, it predates the Revolutionary War, so it's all wooden flooring and you can see through it. We're sitting, the house is totally dark, and one by one, the light went on, the light went on, the light went on, the light went on, and we were like, but anytime we, yes, because electrical issues can happen.
Okay. Especially in an old house like that.
Exactly, a super old house that was rewired 100%.
That makes
So it's like, but those people were there for 9 years. A lot of it is very blown out of proportion. There are, yes, there are some things that did happen that were really scary, but I don't think there's a ridge which is the lake. If anything, that sits on literally like the most Native American land you could possibly get. This house is built in 1636. So like you're basically out there playing game of poltergeist, like, hey, let me piss off the Native American spirits. It's not some like scary witch, but it's a really cool house. It's fucked up because you like walk into it. It's like walking in a grave. So you're like, and like you stay, and then at the very end, it's like.
That sounds just like grandma.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen enough of you.
The grandma's sick. Oh. Yeah. Here we go.
She's all crying.
You want to go outside for a few minutes, get some fresh air before we restart everything?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. I should drink that. You're gonna eat Oreos in front of me like a heathen? Rude.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat Oreos.
See if she'll let me add her on Facebook.
Yeah. So
Seems like my kind of people.
we decided to go outside, get some fresh air.
She'll be my Colorado version of Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were telling a story earlier.
Yeah, what were we saying?
So, well, I was on the second floor of the dormitory. I kept on looking down one of the halls, and it looked like there was some kind of, I don't know, like there was a light so you could see the doorway, like the frame. And I don't know if it was my eyes playing a trick on me. You know, everyone that's watching this that knows me at all knows that I think I'm smarter than I am. And so, of course, I'm sitting here trying to interpret what it is. But it looked like something was moving back and forth in front of it. I don't know, though, because it was, again, so far away, the dark.
We can't see you at all. Hold up.
What are you doing?
Just pause this.
Maybe I don't want them to see me.
That's unfortunate.
Ugh.
There we go. Now we. It's scary.
This is some bad lighting. Just like, is this better lighting?
No, it's even worse.
Spoopy time.
It is spoopy.
What about that?
No, you're very shadowed. Just do that.
Was that good?
Yeah.
So do I need to re-say all of that?
No, just keep going. I'm
Okay.
just fixing the lighting.
Well, that was kind of the end, you know? We didn't find anything else. We went down, we just went in the basement, and that was interesting. I don't know how much of this is, like Gabriel said, Monster Energy drink and poor eyes, but at the very least, it's a fun time, and I'm meeting fun people. So, no matter what, at the end of the day, I can't say it's a wash. I'm
Also-
coming out ahead.
Also, I got Oreos.
You got mini Oreo. Oh, we did just now get to listen to an EVP of them asking a
Yeah.
ghost if she knew Oliver, and she said yes, and then they asked her what her
They
favorite food
heard
is.
it. They heard it.
Oh, you had your camera on?
Yeah, I was recording.
Okay.
Basically, for a lot of it, I recorded it, and so a lot of this footage is gonna be like pitch black, and so they're just gonna basically hear audio.
Oh, so you could just clip the audio.
Yeah, I can do that.
Later on, we're going to go to the abbot's room and, you know, try and piss off an old religious man. And I have a feeling that's not going to be that hard, especially on today of all days.
Sounds like a party.
I don't know if it's going to be a party, but at the very least, it's going to be interesting. So, okay.
All
Anything
right.
you want to add, my dear?
Nope.
This is such a nice night.
It's pretty nice. You guys can't see it, but it's pretty good. You can hear the crickets in the background.
Oh, and you can see the stars.
Oh yeah, you can. You guys need to go outside and look at the stars because I
He's
can't
saying it
show you.
nicely, but y'all need to touch grass.
And she's not talking about the drug.
No, not that grass. But I'm not one to talk. No, I leave the house, literally, like, I leave the house, like, see the outside world. Not at all. From, like, Sunday to Thursday.
Yeah, she's a therapist, though. It's her job to stay inside.
Yeah, for the hours of therapy. I don't know if it is my job to be like, okay, work's done, I'm still not leaving the house.
We do go outside. We go into the gym, and then we go outside and look at the stars sometimes from our balcony.
I suppose you're right. We should probably go use the bathroom, though.
Yeah, you go do that. Okay, I'm gonna eat my Oreos.
Okay, have fun. I'm gonna go drop this off on our table then.
I could just take it there.
Only 6 more hours.
freezer, and that is a body freezer. So when they couldn't get the bodies out to the cemetery, you just stacked it in there, and that's what we're gonna hang out here. So for the first rotation that you guys did with me, we did EPPs, and then we did senses, because I like running no equipment, but now we're gonna run all the equipment. Is there anybody in this room that's epileptic? Cool, because these are very bright when they start. So, got a lot of equipment on the ground. I'm going to explain each piece to you as we pull it out to use it, but I'm not going to explain each piece to you right now because it's a lot. Probably forget in a couple minutes. Is there anybody who wants to be like an equipment holder? I have a thermal imaging gun. It's called a FLIR. It allows you to take pictures and see if there are changes in the temperature around you. So if anybody wants to hold that or pass it around, it's up to you guys. If not, we'll place it on the middle of the ground. Anybody want to be the first 2 people to go sit in the freezers? Sure. 1, 2, let's go. You're going in the other. Oh, yeah. I can't. You guys can switch if you want to at some point. So the things that I put on the floor are cat toys. Legitimately toys for cats. You can purchase them through us. You can buy them on Amazon. When they are turned on, they will light up like that. When they're not being moved, they turn off. Once they turn off, did you touch it or did it go off on its own?
Nope, that went off on its own.
Cool, so see, when it gets moved, it's gonna light up like that. So we're gonna have one here in the middle of the room. We're gonna shut the door, and then we're gonna cut the lights. Anybody super claustrophobic?
I am.
I will shut it all the way. Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Cool.
Just the freezer.
Okay. So what we're running is called trigger objects. It just means it's an object that can be triggered by motion. Pretty explanatory. Hey spirits! We came back down to the basement to see you. We have a couple of little balls on the ground. If you're here with us, can you light them up? I have 2 friends standing in the freezers. And it seems like you lit one up earlier. If you're in the body freezer with my friend, can you let them know? Just push the ball. What about the vegetable freezer? Is there a friend here that you want to talk to? I know it can be really hard to touch things. If you need to, you can borrow my energy and any of my friends' energy if they're willing. All of my friends are super nice. Nobody's gonna bite. But we just want you to let us know that you're here by lighting up one of those toys. Friends in the freezers, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Do you want to talk to your potential spirit friends?
Is there somebody here who would like to be acknowledged?
If you're in here, can you push the ball?
If you like us being here, can you touch one of the balls?
Raising. let's add something else in the mix. Friends in the freezers, keep your eyes on your ball, singular. I almost said it too, I had to think about it. All right, let's start with, look at me, not doing any of my stuff correctly. We're gonna start with this. This is a music box. When it turns on, it plays a really creepy sound. Yeah, it's good. Stuff for your nightmares. So what it is it's a sonar. So it's bouncing off of the walls that are right here. It goes at a cone shape, and if anything crosses in front of that sonar, it plays your nightmare music. We are going to put it at the doorway, and we're going to see if we can get anybody to come in. And if it promises that it'll go off, and if it does go off, I'm really sorry. Sometimes it gets a little testy and it needs a second to reset, so just kind of, anybody got a good joke?
How do you make a hanky dance?
Put a little boogie in it?
Yep.
Let me tell you, you know it's not fun sticking your hand out of the dark door for like set equipment. So if I go flying through this door, somebody else take over. Cool. All right, so it's working. So if anything comes up to the door, it'll go off in theory. And at the same time, we're gonna run a K2 meter. So this is the little box that they carry around on ghost hunting shows, and they take it around and they ask you to, or the ghost to light it up from green to yellow to red. What it is measuring is electromagnetic frequencies. There is another piece of equipment that we have that is a trigger object that we left upstairs because it's real loud. It's called a REM pod. These two things cannot be used together. So if you guys go out later tonight and you want both of these things, time it separately. Because this picks up electromagnetic frequencies. So if you walk it up to like an outlet, it's gonna go off. And the REM pod puts out electromagnetic frequencies. You'll get false readings. We're gonna set here. We'll see how the spirits feel about lighting that up. Now, the spirits in this freezer have heard my voice so many times, which means I'm gonna be quiet. I know that's a rarity. You guys are gonna talk. So, friends in the freezers, if you want to switch freezers, you can. Please don't fall on the way out.
Do you want to switch?
Sure.
Vegetables are a lot less scary.
All right. Did you move in there?
No.
Cool. Spirits, if you're in the body freezer, and you want to say hi to my friend, can you light that ball up again? What if my friend talks to you?
Are you here in the body freezer with me? What was your life like? Can you touch the ball? You make any noise?
Spirits, my friends that are sitting in here with you, they're full of questions. They want answers. They're gonna ask you some stuff. If you're out in the hallway, or in the dining room, kitchen area, and you wanna come in, you can. If you walk past that little red light out there, it'll play you some really pretty music. But it'll let us know that you're there. which is a lot nicer than just being creepy at the door. So. Hey, Whitney. I'm just kidding. Kayla, you're up. You gotta ask a question. You both can't have stage fright on the same night.
Spirits, is there cramped in here?
This time I'm not gonna make you guys go in a circle, because I think we've learned our shapes. So we're just gonna popcorn questions, so if you have a question, shout it out. Can anybody account for the noise? Did anybody else hear the noise?
Yes.
Cool.
Can you make that noise again?
Spirit, do you remember my mom from last time?
Do you have anything you want us to know?
Any other friends want to go stand in the freezers? Going once. Going twice.
No.
There we go. All right, friends in the freezers coming out and trade to new friends. Please let us step on that.
We should go in the freezer.
It's true, yeah. Friend that just went in the body freezer, will you step really hard again?
Yeah, I think I keep walking.
Okay. Friend that's in the vegetable freezer, will you go step next to the ball? Okay. So that one in the body freezer is touchy, and this one in the vegetable freezer is a little less touchy. And I don't even know where the ball is out here, to be honest with you. Basement friends. Come on in. You can come all the way down the hallway. Or if you're in the potato room, you can come out. Did anybody hear the thud?
I did.
Cool, cool. I just like to make sure I'm not hallucinating. Yeah. If that was you, can you make that thud again? Maybe a little bit louder this time.
Did you hear that? Heard it like a tap or something.
I can't tell if it's the freezers, but it does sound like kind of like a.
Like tap.
I just tried to light tap, but my nails sound different than what it sounds like. Kind of like that, maybe.
No, honestly, to me it kind of sounded like old shoes that like nurses would wear. Okay,
Oh, like a click clack.
yeah, like a little tap tap.
Has anybody ever met a nun in real life? Do they? What kind of footwear do they wear?
Lounge shoes.
When the nuns get mad at you later, man, that's not my fault. Martha's coming for you now. But if you see a nun in clown shoes later, I'm gonna expect you to report that back to me. Were you guys in the group that got the whistle in the basement earlier? No? Cool, we're gonna try it. They don't usually whistle back from in the freezer, but did it light up? Alright, we're gonna whistle for you. If you want us to whistle, can you light that up again? Oh man. Who's got a good whistle? You heard like footsteps? Kind of. Is the door closed too much? Do you want me to open it? Do you want a lovely volunteer that's not me to open it? If you want us to open the door, you gotta walk towards that music box. You gotta play us a song. Or you can light up one of the catwalks that works too. If you're in here.
This ball's easy to trigger. Go trigger it.
I can't tell if my eyes are just like really poorly adjusting, but I feel like
You're seeing somebody walk back and forth between the cracks?
like it's getting lighter and then darker, and then lighter and then darker.
I'm seeing the same thing.
Okay.
I was wondering, like, was earlier, like, before he came back from the freezer, there was like way over there, and I was like, nah. And he must be on his phone, and then it just cleared up.
Yeah, and when I was just looking at it just now, it was almost like somebody, I like almost thought that Jess let her group go because it was like they had a flashlight.
You can really see it from in here.
All right, I'm opening the door a little bit. Once again, the rules of this situation are that if I get taken out,
We got you.
thank you.
It was nice knowing you.
Someone tell my dog that I really like him. Also, if I'm coming for you, let me know. I don't want to step on you. Nobody ever said you had to be brave to be a ghost hunter. I'm a giant weenie. So run that.
Where's all that light that's coming? Where's all that light coming?
So there is a window right there.
Um,
It's like subterranean almost. So it's probably just reflecting the moonlight. Or shining the moonlight on my side.
Did you hear that whistle?
I did. Did anybody else get a whistle?
Yes.
I heard the whistle from out there.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Did one of you guys just take like a really deep sigh?
Yeah.
I think that might have been me hitting this equipment case. Does it sound like this?
It sounded to me like a slide, like they were sliding something on the floor, but it was something or a slide.
Okay, I'm gonna continue just like, expanding our equipment horizon here. Because if you ever have too many things to run against. This. Did you hear that? Great. Okay. This is called a GS2. It's a laser grid. It's very blinding. I'm so sorry for what I've just done to you. Okay. So what it's doing right now is it's calibrating. Once it stops throwing a rave, I'll explain to you what it's doing.
This is that one.
Yeah, right. Okay, so right now it's taking a baseline reading of everything in that room. It's mapping it out with the grid. Then you'll see that little screen right there. That screen is temperature, direction, and proximity range. So if something, you see the little screen, goes in front of it like this, it's going to show up on the screen. If it gets
I got a question for you, Abbott. Yeah? Did people pick on you when you were a kid?
Did you just say to get off?
Did you hear him say get off?
That's what it sounded like.
Did you just tell Taryn to get off? Just say, are you in there?
Sounds like it.
If you guys understand what I know.
Yeah, I'm not picking it up either.
I'm not very good at it.
Speak clearly.
It's like every time we start to talk, it starts to talk.
We all want to talk at the same time. Okay, so you're dead. Meh. Okay, so how's heaven and how's hell? Working out great for you, huh?
Well, clearly he's not in either. If he's still here.
It must have. So if you spent your whole life sucking up to God, why are you here and not in heaven? Did he just say, women?
Yeah.
It's a valid question, right?
I wonder if it has anything to do with the boys' dormitory on the 4th floor.
What?
I wonder if it has anything to do with the boys' dormitory on the 4th floor.
What, are they having women in here?
No, why he didn't make it to heaven.
Oh,
This is a Catholic church, right?
highly likely, I'd say. Should we ask him? You know they're blaming gays and trans people for being groomers and pedophiles. And we are sitting... Did you say patriot?
I didn't hear that.
But here we are sitting in a hotbed of it, institutionalized.
I just got our beliefs out of that.
That's weird. Okay. Hey, question. First of all, I want to apologize for coming in hot. I just really have a thing, like I just want to be fighty with y'all. But I have a real question. Something present.
I have such a hard time understanding this thing.
Me too.
So I heard Catholic, and then don't you know it's new.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear anything.
What kind?
What kind? What? Let's try to ask just some very clear questions. What year is it? Technology. They're fascinated with the technology. We can hear you because of the technology. Yeah, this technology, we can hear you.
Yeah.
For real. So let's talk.
Oh, no, it's quiet.
Did you understand that? All right, here's a question to make sure that we can hear each other. What year is it? You sound like Latin.
Dad.
What year is it, Bill?
You'd be more upset with us sitting on his bed.
Derelict.
Derelict? Did you hear that? That yelling stuff is always unsettling.
A little bit. Is that just part of the thing, or is that?
Sometimes it's just white noise.
Yeah, and sometimes I hear like the tone. Am I invisible? Did you hear that?
I mean, technically, yeah, he's invisible.
To us, you're invisible. We can't see you unless you show yourself somehow. Can you show yourself?
Yes.
Is it possible for you to show yourself? That sounds like an habit, doesn't it?
A little bit. Also, kind of sounded like he said he's not going to.
That's fair. Very fair.
You don't have to.
So, what do you think of the Roe vs. Wade decision today?
What?
They don't know what that is. They said what?
How long ago did he die?
I don't know. Is that... Do you know what Roe vs. Wade is?
Do you think it's like
Who's for that?
living in like truth?
I feel like we could have understood that.
Well, I heard, what do you think I said out of it?
You got that?
He's not.
Do you think it's okay to force women to do things they don't want to do?
No, it's a whole, church.
Urban problem.
I mean, he's up here sleeping on his bed while the nuns are scurrying around the basement.
Making him breakfast. Did I just hear submission?
I thought that too, but, I'm trying my best not to read into it, because I'm so, the brain is just, one big old conflict.
Oh gosh, I mean, we're humans, that's what we do.
And so every time I hear something, I'm like, I'm dying now.
But we need to look at each other. Okay. Do you think women are capable of making decisions for their own lives? Are women smart? Yep.
Well, it's not that. I've heard the whole saying that, the man is the head and the woman is the neck.
Uh-huh. I've heard that. Yeah.
Or religious people say that women run the household and men run the world.
Which is, and they're also it's really the women controlling society, by controlling your men.
Yeah.
That's just a way to make women shut up, and they say we don't have any power. My dad does that. So should women be priests? Can there ever be a female pope?
All right, spirits, are you here still with us? And of course my speaker died. Fully charged. Like this. Let me try one other thing. So yeah, I like to come down in here and just hang out and sit in the chair and hang out in here for a while and ask questions. Why is this not? Okay, there we go.
I'm still wondering if we're boring them.
I know, right? So spirits, are we boring you? Is there a particular friend that you'd like to have come back down here? Did you leave? There's not a Josh or a Joshua in here, right? No?
Do you want to hear a joke?
Are you happy here?
Okay, spirits, I guess you're done with us. Thank you, spirits, for letting us talk to you. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, it is gonna be break time now. Let's go back on up. Thank you, spirits.
Thank you, spirits.
Yeah, so this whole area down here is massive. You'll go back down here for one other time with Devin, but when you guys are on free roam, like it's huge. So feel free to definitely go and check out all the areas.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Are you blind now?
Yes.
Oh.
Why are you stopping?
Sorry, I just saw something. And then you kept on going, so now I can't go back and see.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. You just stopped right in front of a huge group.
All right, so we're on break until 11 o'clock.
What I was saying is, you went in front of...
What's your name? And you hear basketball. Like, that's not an intelligent response. Like, we're looking for actual responses that make sense. So what we're gonna do at this first little area, the reason I have us standing out here is just, I know you guys were kind of doing senses over in Ulathorn, but this hallway is really, really good for senses too. We see a lot of shadows down on either side of the hallway. We hear a lot of stuff. So I wanted you guys to be able to at least experience this hallway for a minute. And then we'll go to another area where you guys can hear this a little bit better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out and I'm gonna say my name and then we'll go around on both sides of the hallway, and that way we can introduce ourselves because we want to be polite to the spirits and, you know, let them know who they're talking to. So this is what it sounds like. Hi, spirits. I brought a bunch of new friends down here to talk with you. So my name is Jessica. Hey. And as you guys, as we're listening to this, if you hear anything, if any of it sounds like something, just call it out. All right, to my left.
Hello, my name is Kyle.
All right, you guys just keep going.
Hello, my name is Kaylee.
Hello, my name is Amy.
Hi, my name's Garrett.
Hello, my name is Sean.
Hi, I'm Eric. How are you doing?
Hi, my name is Christy. Hi, my name is Holly.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Hi, my name is Amy.
Hi, my name is Maria.
Hi, my name is Santan.
Hello, my name is Gabriel.
Hi, I'm Taryn.
So spirits, all of my friends just said their names. Is there anyone in particular that you want to speak with? So let's look down at both either side of the hallway. So down here, this is where all the nuns would work. They were down here doing the laundry, cooking all the food, but they were not allowed to go upstairs. I'm sure that was probably really frustrating for them to be doing all of this work, but not be able to actually go and utilize everything that this monastery was. So spirits, my friends are going to ask a couple questions. Did you understand that? It almost sounded like it said, do we have to answer?
Yeah, I heard that. Sounded like to me.
Yeah, so like I said, if you guys understand any of it, say it out. What I said, okay. All right, so what questions do you guys have? Hello. Come on, you guys, you have to have some questions.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Are you free to go upstairs now?
There are neighbors? No. What other questions?
Do you regret becoming a nun?
So spirits, I'm gonna go hang out in another area. I just would love for you to show my friends yourself. If you want to maybe walk down the hall. Or if you want to whistle. No, did it just say no?
No.
Are you sure you whistled for us earlier? Yeah, that was me. Something like this? Alright, spirits. Well, my friends are going to come back over in here. And hopefully you'll show yourself to them later. So it's really, really cool when you do it. Yeah, I like to come out and just hang it out in here in the dark, and you'll see quite a bit of stuff going on. So let's go to one other area. Does somebody have a flashlight? Alright, let's go this way. Just because there's like a angled floor here, so I just want to make sure everybody's careful. Yeah, careful. Understand. Go to the right here. There's a little step.
There's a step down.
Oh, more steps down?
There is a little lip here.
Ollie, you'll find that. There's a lift right there.
All right, come on in.
Where are you going, Sam?
Okay.
I don't think that's real.
No, it's not real.
I'll see it.
I know. The first time we all saw that, we were like, oh my gosh. All right. So I need a volunteer. Right. Okay, hold on a second. Can somebody shine a light? Sorry, I can't do everything together. My hands are full. How do I turn this thing off? Okay, so what we're gonna do is all of us are gonna ask questions. You can feel free to sit down, get comfortable, we'll be in here for a minute. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask questions and we're gonna put the headphones on you.
Oh, okay.
And this is called the Estes method, and I like really using this with the Phasma box because as you guys can hear, it's kind of difficult to understand it. I do like using the speaker though when I'm with groups of people, and you can also record what you're listening, like the responses you get. And so sometimes if you're like, what did it just say? Then you can go back and listen to that recording, which is nice because sometimes they speak so fast or you're like, I don't know what that was. So with the Estes method, yeah, we'll all ask questions really quietly, and then you're gonna give whatever you hear, even if it makes 0 sense.
Okay.
You're gonna give, tell us what you're hearing. So I'm gonna have you sit in this chair right there. If you wanna just, you can either hold that or move it.
There's offerings here?
Just sit in the chair, I promise.
Should I hold it? Does this make me the other, right?
I know, you are now one with this chair. All right, so I'm gonna turn this upside down.
Okay.
Just, and if you can hear us, let us know, like if we're being too loud.
Okay.
And like I said, anything you hear, just say it out. All right, lights off, thank you. All right, spirits. So me and my friends came into this area to see if we could ask some more questions. So, spirits, I have a new friend sitting in the chair.
Oh, there was something there, but I didn't understand it.
Are you okay with my friend sitting in that chair?
How are you?
Oh, that was nice. I'm doing well, how are you?
I don't like this machine.
Why don't you like it? All right, you guys, what questions do you have?
What do you like?
So, a little bit about this room. One of the rumors from in here is that, so that chair that she's sitting in, years and years ago, there was a janitor and this room was closed off and it was locked, and every time he'd come in here, the chair was moved. And so he kept putting it back and it was taped down and everything. He was just getting frustrated with it. So he was going on vacation, so he decided to put like a bunch of talcum powder down on the ground, and he figured, okay, I'm gonna be able to
Scary.
I'm gonna be able to see if somebody is like coming in here and moving this chair. He locks the room up, he leaves, he comes back a week later, the chair is moved.
It's gone?
And there's no footprints. So that's the significance of the chair. I mean, it's a, you know, it's just one of the rumors about it. But that's why it's still in here. So did you go to school here? Were you one of the boys? All right, you guys have to ask questions.
Hello?
Why do you stay in this room? What's something you want us to know?
Are you the only one here?
Who moved the chair?
Whoa, that was really loud, but I don't know what it was.
Did you experience cruelty here?
Come on.
Ask that question again.
I've lost something.
What did you lose?
Pressure in your shoulder.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Is this room the
Oh my god, I don't know what that voice was, but it was scary.
Do you feel trapped?
Is it just fine?
stay here looking for what you lost?
Are you sad?
Oh my god, it did it again. It's this really scary voice.
Are there dark spirits here?
Are you male or female?
Female? Are you a nun? Does anybody know any German in here by chance? I know it's a weird question, but it's a serious question.
I only know one phrase.
Okay, could you say it?
Was ist los?
What?
Yes.
What did you say?
What's happening, basically?
Yeah, if anybody knows. And so, when a lot of the nuns that came over here from Germany, from World War II, they came here, they fled Germany and they came here. And so they seem to
Beautiful.
Yeah, they seem to respond to German a lot. So I've used like a translator
Sorry.
on my phone before to talk with them, and we'll get a lot of responses typically.
Oh my god, that voice came through again. I can't understand it, but it's really scary.
What are you trying to say?
Pray now.
I keep seeing phantom flashes.
Oh, it could be my phone, or you're seeing it from another
I'm
direction.
seeing it from the doorway.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. Is there somebody out there?
I think
Feel
that's
free.
I saw this too.
You saw
Something
it?
is pushing
Yeah,
on
it
my
was a reflection of the light.
So, okay, first of all, spirits, if you're gonna touch anybody, you have to be really nice, and that's a hard rule. Like, you cannot be mean. Earlier when we were in here,
Who?
there was, we could see a shadow in the doorway, and there was stuff going on. Is there a color to the flashes you're seeing, or is it just like a white light you're seeing?
Wait, but it seems to be like along the floor,
It
at
is
least what I was
back.
seeing.
Green is what I saw.
What's
and
back?
then white, green and white, I think.
Okay.
Green, I actually thought it was one person standing next to me, like something from their equipment.
Is there a woman in here who's been down here before?
I am.
It's, when you were talking, it said, it's back, and then he said, what's back, and it said woman.
It's second.
It's the second time they're here. All right, who else wants to try it? Nobody?
I will.
Okay, really want to give it a shot?
I'll give it a shot, why not?
Okay, yeah, let's have you two try it out.
This feeling on my left side though needs